So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable.
And the finish! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, this looks sharp. Played out to the right. Tuyen?
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now this could be a chance. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's burst through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tuyen. Saliba cuts out the pass. Chouameni. That's been cut out, well played. Tuyen. That has not gone well. And it's Tuyen. France looking to pass their way through. Tuyen got a long way forward to join the attack. Looking for options for movement. Played into space out wide. Mosquera is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Mbappe. And they've got rid. Manuel.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tuyen. Oh, that's superb. Tuyen. Elise. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and he's forced to go back. Digne. Chouameni. And it's Tuyen. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's fabulous. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Subimendi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he cuts out the supply. Gabriel. Great vision. Oh, nice touch. Saka has it in a wide position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Thuram. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's Tuyen.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. There's a quick free kick. Tuyen. Played back in. Caught offside that time. And it's Tuyen. Chouameni has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Mbappe. Rice. Merino. He can run onto that. He's got away. Havertz had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Chouameni. Tuyen. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
There will be one
It's a
minute
promising
at a
build-up
time.
this, plenty of really nice passing. Goes for goal! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And if you're just back from your break, he's got full. Konate. Played back into the centre. Here's Chouameni. Chouameni. Tuyen. Spread out to the left. Havertz.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Thuram. Looking to play him in. Lovely, now then. And it's Koundé. Upamecano. Now Saliba. And it's Digne. And Konate. Arsenal still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Thuram driving forwards. Saka defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Tuyen. And now the breakaway. Digne. Here's Chouameni. Back into the middle. And here's Mbappe. Change of plan here, perhaps. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Havertz looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Saliba gets over and intercepts. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. Rice. Can he get on the end of this? Saliba gets good distance on it.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Digne. Looking for a runner. Raya claims comfortably. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Olise looking understandably energised after his goal. Digne. Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Rice.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mbappe! Mosquera with a definite foul there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution for Arsenal.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Number 41, Rice.
Dembele.
Number 36.
Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Driving forward.
Number 14, Ukraine.
Tries to play it through.
Coming on the field.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Chance here to counter. He has found a way through. Mbappe.
Jesus. Number 19.
Mbappe! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And it's Ødegaard. Dembele. Konate. And it's Hernandez. Here's Tuyen. Saliba. And he's got the beating of his man. He's one-on-one, shapes to suit! Oh, it's come off the upright. Arsenal have reclaimed it. And there goes the final whistle. Arsenal perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. More and more pressure on the ball here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries... Decent chance! It just took too long getting forward.
Rice cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Bellingham. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Rice, and it's Ødegaard. Havertz has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. That was travelling. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Still goalless. Bellingham. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Havertz. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Calafiori. Now Timber. Saliba. Now Timber. Great vision. He has found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Havertz. Timber. Good driving run. Played out towards the right wing. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Brahim Diaz. And here's Havertz. Oh, important interception. Bellingham. 15 minutes till half-time. Brahim Diaz. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Takes a shot! Goal! Arsenal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Arsenal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Ødegaard, dink through. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Arsenal leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Bellingham. Ah, such a clever touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. And he was alert to it. Bellingham. Timber. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
A quick reminder.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Arsenal go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So off we go once more. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. Brahim Diaz. Oh, good spread. Brahim Diaz. And it's Diaz. Chouameni, passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Out for a throw. Eder Militao. And it's Diaz. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Here's Chouameni. Goes back. And it's Chouameni. Little pass back.
Yeah, probably the best option. It had to go back.
Eder Militao. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. This is the time you need that pace.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bellingham. That's a cute ball. That's the keeper's ball. Well, they've got it again. Played out to the right. Havertz looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 29.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 8.
And it's Tuyen.
Number 41.
Valverde.
Rice. Coming on the field.
Arsenal
Number
are, of
9.
course, in a position to
Gabriel
go to the
Jesus.
bench should the need arise.
Number 10.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a
Number
tight game like this,
23,
Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Substitution.
Rodrigo driving forwards. Out towards the flank. That's an imaginative pass. That's beautifully weighted. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. All the way back. Oh no, what has happened here? Timber. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Eze.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Knocks it into space. And the shot! Oh, taken with style! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looked...
Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Rudiger.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There's the shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! About as smooth as it gets! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. It is a good finish, the odds were against him, little man. Mbappe! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And a chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position, played into the middle, and that should get the job done. And he's heaved it away and reclaimed it in a trice. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Arsenal are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Shot at goal! It's bounced back off the post. Whistle's gone, that's foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a lot has been said about Martin Ødegaard, and some of his former coaches have mentioned the fact that he can get the ball in very small places and find solutions. And that's a rare skill which he's been able to hone on his travels, which are wide and long. Now, this is exactly what this team needs from him. Let's see if he can produce it.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Subimendi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That has been slung wide. And he's heaved it away. Elise. And he's had it nicked away. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Konate. And it's Digne. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And here's Mbappe. Ødegaard. So what can they make of this? Well, nicely intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Subimendi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Upamecano, Saliba, Konate, Digne. Rice, and it's Ødegaard. Timber, getting on for a third of the way through the game. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Tuyen, Digne, Mbappe, Havertz. This looks promising. Now it's Rice. He's picked his way through. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That's a decent clearance. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Timber. Very nicely done. Subimendi for Rice. Stood up well to him there. Rice really... Oh, he's been caught on it here! He's got away. Showing good feet. Chouameni. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Cleared without hesitation. Tuyen. Ødegaard. Now this could... Havertz! Olise. And it's Ødegaard. Aims beyond the defence. Chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Konate. And it's Digne. Tuyen. Chouameni. And it's Tuyen.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Chouameni. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Digne. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And a quick reminder today to please.
And we are up to the break.
Arsenal ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in this second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Arsenal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Havertz is offering a right smile there.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Definitely not one of his best. Saliba. And Upamecano. Koundé. And it's Tuyen. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Digne. And Konate. Saliba. And Upamecano tries to play it through. And here's Olise. And it's Chouameni. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Tuyen receives it in a good position here. Shooting chance! It's there! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
France are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And here's the chance to counter. Konate. Your impression so far, Jim?
Arsenal are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Havertz looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Probing pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Tuyen. Chouameni. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 29.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 8. Erdegaard. Number 41.
Chouameni.
Number 33.
Hernandez.
Calafiori.
Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. Played out to the left flank. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Gabriel Jesus.
Gabriel Jesus.
Number 10. Eze. Number
The most accurate
23,
pass.
Mikel Merino.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
France can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 36. Zubimendi. Coming on to replace
Saliba.
him is number 19. Trossard.
Nice looking ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass somewhat off target. Conte. And it's Hernandez. Arsenal are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's neat. Tries to... a header! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation, and he reacted very well then.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. France clearly now in lead preservation mode.
This is now creating a nervous atmosphere. The fans simply want the ball at the other end.
Saka. And that will be the final act. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Mbappe clears. Very nicely done. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Calafiori. Arsenal are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. And it's Timber, looking to play him in. This looks promising. Havertz plays it in. And he shoots! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 3 coming up. Mbappe with the clearance. France are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. Not the most convincing of passes. Odegaard. Arsenal have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. And the flag has stayed down. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Upamecano. Arsenal are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Zubimendi. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. And it's Zubimendi. Timber, looking for options for movement. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Rice. Zubimendi. And that's been intercepted. Chouameni. Konate. It's a good run down the right. Searching pass he's played there. Can he latch on to this? Saliba. Konate. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's Havertz! That's going to go a long way. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Gabriel. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's a pretty loose pass. Konate. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got away. He's having a shot!
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Mbappe. That has been slung wide. And it's Tuyen. Chouameni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mosquera gets it clear. And Koundé. Chouameni. Strong running down that left flank. That's good play. Now it's Tuyen. He is through here. Oh, he's been flattened there. He can get that clear. Now Saliba. Upamecano.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And Konate. And it's Chouameni. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Arsenal go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Arsenal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
It's not an especially good pass, that. France looking to pass their way through. Odegaard, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. No, he's just misjudged that one. Saliba. Chouameni. And Upamecano. Still just a single goal between the sides. That's a cute ball. That's been cut out, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
No, again there's no way through. Havertz under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Knocks it out wide. Played into the middle. Quality ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Digne tries to play it through. Tuyen. Digne crosses. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that pass just didn't quite work. The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Zubimendi. There's the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Olise. Left shapes to shoot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 29.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 8, Odegaard. Number 41, Rice. Number 12, Campbell. Number 33.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Number 10, Eze.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
Mikel Merino. Number 4,
Koundé,
White.
and he skips
Number
past his
5,
man. Oh,
Incapié.
that's neat.
Substitution.
Conte. And it's Chouameni. Here's Chouameni.
keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he has been fouled there. Dembele with a real chance here. Great chance here to level it up. Dembele! It's hit the upright. That is lovely. This is Dembele. And he's in on goal. Real chance! It's there! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches. The smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part. And we've just seen an example.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
And it's White. Subimendi. Merino. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Has been indicated.
Swept in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
That is good strength. Merino. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Oh, good read.
He read that read.
Shoots! Goal! Arsenal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, that's a fine interception. Rice. He's gone for goal! And that's a goal kick. Konate. And it's Digne. And it's Tuyen. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Odegaard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? Takes a shot! And he hits the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. This looks promising. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Konate gets across to intercept that. Koundé.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Chouameni played back in. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to...
He's through, it's one-on-one, and the finish! Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Arsenal go into the lead. And it's Digne. Chouameni, searching passes played there. No, that is pretty much the end of that. Tuyen made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. And here's Mbappe. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he's forced to go back. Saliba. He won't be happy with that one. Probing pass. Oh, delightful ball. It's a promising position. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It is a corner. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Arsenal have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. And he's picked it up out wide. Ball driven towards the far post. France are looking to go forward now. Rice spots it and intercepts. Now that looks a decent ball. Olise.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Tuyen. Havertz. And that has left him in a heap. And we've reached half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Arsenal are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we're off again. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more.
And he shoots! Chouameni. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 29.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
And that was nowhere near his best. And it's Tuyen. Chouameni. France looking to pass their way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Upamecano and Koundé. Olise is onto this. It's a threatening ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Back into the middle. Chouameni. Tuyen receives it in a good position. Decent chance! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Timber. Tuyen charging forward down that flank. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Calafiori. Number 12, Chandler. Number 8,
Saliba.
Number 41, Rice. Coming on the field, number 5, Incapie. Number 4, White.
And Upamecano.
Eze.
And it's Kunde.
Number 23, Mikel
Merino.
Substitution in progress.
Dembele. Conte. Incapuyi. Gabriel. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Hernandez. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice looking ball. Hernandez. Konate turns back here, probably the best option. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, the ball's gone astray.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Dembele. That's good play. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Eze. It's not an especially good pass, that. Upamecano. The final 5 minutes. Oh, played through for the wide man. And it's Conte. Chouameni. He's looking wide.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
the ball is out of play.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 14.
Arsenal have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Trossard getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Koundé.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Konate. Ball played for Dembele. France go in search of a late winner. Hernandez. And that interception was most necessary. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. That's fabulous. Chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And time is up. Arsenal have emerged victorious in this match of thrills, the odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Arsenal leave it late, but in the end it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away, and this has been great staying power.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Isak showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Foot in. Threads one in. Shot could be on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I like the look of this guy, Kai Havertz. I felt a little sorry for him when he first arrived in English football, because I don't think he was playing in his correct position. And I know he was helped, but all the help in the world can't always make it work. You have to make it work yourself. And he has stuck at it. And I'm really delighted to see the application beginning now to pay off. Good style.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so Havertz! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And they're back on the ball again. McAllister, Liverpool so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's McAllister. Raya with the clearance. Aimed beyond the defence. Lovely bit of skill. Gravenberg. Tries to pass it through. Eze. And it's Eze. Rice. Gravenberg. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Isak. Well-timed, excellent interception. Zubimendi. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Gravenberg. And now the breakaway. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Wirtz. Wirtz cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Rice. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Eze purring through the gear. He's having a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He has found the way through. Havertz. Oh, it shapes to shoot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. McAllister did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, easy pickings there. Zubimendi running with the ball. And here's Havertz. Saka. Gravenberg could move up a gear here. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He is through here. Salah. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Havertz. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Rice. Calafiori. In with the challenge. Mohamed Salah goes steaming forward. Can he spark a counter here? Isak knocks it into space. Showing good feet. Takes a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! No mistake! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Van Dijk is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Eze. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he's quick to get it clear again. Over to the other side.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
And here's Havertz. Zubimendi. And here's Eze. Oh, super ball. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Substitution on the field.
Mikel Merino is standing over this one.
Number 11.
Merino!
Number 7. Vets. Coming on the field.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ekitike. Number 14. Chiesa. Number 8. Soberslide. Substitutions taking place.
Picked out brilliantly. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Substitution in progress.
Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Liverpool have their second corner now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He is just caressing the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Frimpong is the guilty party there. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. Steaming on goalwards. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's having a good look here.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
Odegaard! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Oh, for the keeper to get down to that was top class, but to actually stop himself from spilling it was exceptional. That's great goalkeeping.
Calafiori. Saliba. 75 minutes played. Looking tidy in possession here. There's the shot! Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Liverpool can make their change now with a break in play. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Just eases him off the ball.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Chiesa. Odegaard. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Madueke. And it's Odegaard. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Calafiori. And Gabriel. Into the last 5 minutes. Passing nice and neat.
Arsenal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Odegaard. Merino. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
No, he's not getting past him there. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Chiesa goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Jones, That's an excellent interception. Ødegaard getting this one clear. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's that, the end. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Rice did just about within shooting range.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He can run onto that. It is a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
It's hit the uprights. It'll be a throw-in. Frimpong. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Great defending, strong and determined. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone... Isak! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Isak is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Konate. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And Konate. Played towards the other side. Mohamed Salah. Gravenberg. And it's McAllister. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Zubimendi. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gakpo threads one in, and he's been shifted off it. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Eze. And here's Havertz. Real chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Referee has just said play on. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Gakpo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zubimendi. Nicely weighted. Oh, shooting chance! Frimpong can get it clear.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Calafiori. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Calafiori. Zubimendi. Vitz. Oh, a delicate chip through. Played into space out wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And it's Eze. Very nicely done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mohamed Salah. Zubimendi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Eze. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, super find. Alisson gets his hands on it, and the date. And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
So it's been even so far. Which way will things go in the second half? Ours, of course.
So off we go once more.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Chooses to go back. And he's gone backward here. Gakpo. Now Salah. Now they can break here. And that could set him on his way. And he's managed to get free. Calafiori, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Konate. Wits ploughing through the middle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Timber. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Eze, Timber. Oh no circumventing this opponent. And here's Gakpo. Now it's Isak. Gakpo has it in a wide position. Backward it goes. He's had a shot! And that's caused a worry or two. Saka. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Looking to play him in. He has a look up. Tries a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
We have got changes here
Gakpo.
from both sides, in fact.
Number 11, Mohamed Salah. Number 7, Wits.
That has been knocked clear.
Number 22, Ekitike.
Szoboszlai.
Number 14, Chiesa.
And now they can
Number
spring
8,
out of defence.
Szoboszlai. Substitutions taking place.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Back towards the middle. That's really well manoeuvred. Gravenberg. Foot in. Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. At least a return pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Chiesa. And the return pass. Looking for the run. Now it's Chiesa. Calafiori. Merino. And it's Merino. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He has found the way through. Merino. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Chiesa. Szoboszlai. And it's McAllister. 75 minutes played. Szoboszlai. There's the crossfield ball. Chiesa.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Can he get it through? Mikel Merino in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, such a clever touch. And it's made it. And the finish! In he goes again! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Turns and goes back. Oh, what is having a shot?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Five minutes left on the clock. And it's Ødegaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now who's going to be first to this? Ødegaard. McAllister. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that should get the job done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time.
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
We will go into extra time.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Substitution in progress.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Gravenberg. Ødegaard.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gabriel. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Liverpool have their second corner now.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, McAllister. Number 5, Ibrahima Konate. Coming on the field, number 17.
This ended up in no man's land.
Number 2,
played out to the right.
Gomez.
And he whips it in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Madueke. Ødegaard. And that's a good ball. And he was alert to it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Chiesa. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Isak. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Please be reminded that drinking is
halfway through extra time, and still we are deadlocked. Is it time for a hero to step up and to grab the headlines here? The hostilities have already resumed. Here we go then for the last time. The score still 0-0. Chiesa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Frimpong. Now it's Szoboszlai. Ødegaard. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Isak. And it's Jones. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Merino. Distributed tidily. Now the ball's gone astray.
Arsenal appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the...
Oh, what a mistake! Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Chiesa. Played back into the centre. Gomez. Gravenberg. And it's Soboslai.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well timed, excellent interception. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Ødegaard has given away a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Gravenberg. Well, there's the clearance. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Well, energy levels and stamina were great during extra time, and the emphasis was very much on trying to win it.
And a quick reminder today that
the referee has ended the second half of extra time. All square, some weary legs out there, so who has it left in them to take a penalty? Boy, you can feel the tension. Isak shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. And he has done his bit.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
And so the captain steps up. One-one.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
So, the second man in line.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Havertz is second man up.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
The third man in the queue. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Madueke is the third man to step forward. 3 each. Chiesa is the fourth man to step forward for them. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Terrific penalty, unsavable.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Liverpool at the point of no return. What poise! What noise!
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Alisson obliged to stop this to keep them alive. Oh, brilliant! He had to save it, and he did.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
He must, but can he?
Brilliant. Considering the circumstances, brilliant. Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Through to 7, and we're still going. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment? That's it! It is done! So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their parts in a... So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it is time. A terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's McAllister. Looking for options for movement. Oh, shapes to shoot! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Gravenberg. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Wirtz. Tries to play it through. Zubimendi. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Knocks it into space. It's a pretty loose pass. They're urged. And the shot! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Gakpo. Liverpool have scored 2 quick goals here. And he plays one through. Oh, cracking ball. Eze. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Havertz. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Saka. Real chance! Keeper's got his work done.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Van Dijk clears it away. Zubimendi. Eze takes a shot! He's kept it out just.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Corner number 2 then. Gakpo can get it clear. That's a throw. It's a promising position. Good ball, good take. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Driving on and making good progress. He is through here. That's a good ball out wide. It's out for a goal kick. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Timber. Foot in. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's... Decent chance! And it's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! And it has to be said, and that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
They came, they saw, and they were sent packing. Thank you everyone for your support today. You were more than just our 12th man.
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game.
Takes a shot! Off the post! And again! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Mohamed Salah receives it in a wide position. He has found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's gone searching cross-field. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. He's through here. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Threads one in. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. McAllister. Isak! They scored! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Arsenal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And it's Timber. Eze. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rice. That's gone for a throw-in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Delivers with wit. Up he goes! He's scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart...
And the shot! Fitz. Now, can they get him away? He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's gone looking for safety. Van Dijk. And Konate. Frimpong. And it's Gravenberch. And it's McAllister. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's found a way through. That's tidy. Salah. And here's Isak. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nice interception, well timed. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Calafiori. That's Eze. And it's Eze. Gakpo. Looking for the run. McAllister. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's the chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
2 minutes has been indicated.
Mohamed Salah. Now it's Isak. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. And it's Eze. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Nice control. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic.
For the second.
If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Eze, and he skips past his man. And it's Timber. Stood up well to him there. Wirtz, who's set up one goal so far. Wirtz, closing in on goal. Good ball, great chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great vision. Isak looking sharp there. Saka. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Isak. Gakpo gets into a good position. Wirtz. That's an excellent interception. Zubimendi. Now it's Havertz. Timber. Gabriel. And it's Zubimendi. Calafiori. He's got away. Frimpong did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Caught offside that time. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Raya getting this one clear. Gakpo. Can he finish? It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 11, Mohamed Salah. Number 7, Wirtz. Number 10, McAllister. Coming on the field.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Ekitike. Number 14, Chiesa. Number 8, Soboslai. Number 3, Endo. Substitution.
No, he's missed it.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Ødegaard. Oh, good spread. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. Szoboszlai. And it's Gravenberch. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Merino. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Madge goes for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another? Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can. Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Can he get on the end of it? And the finish! It's in! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Liverpool really could have done without this. The chance to pull further clear. And they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
And for all that are here today, we are glad to inform you that tickets for the next home game are now available on general sale from the ticket office.